Not what's going on.
What's
It's
up? It's
what's
your girl
the hell
LA
going
from the
on.
A and
LA is in the building.
Push this thing back.
Yeah, I don't know how you do all that.
Fix this.
Deep sigh, woosah. Yum yum renge kyo, yum renge kyo. Young reggae,
Bounce,
kyo,
bounce.
young reggae, kyo,
Bounce,
young.
bounce,
Yeah,
bounce,
hello
bounce.
everyone.
What's up?
Happy Wednesday.
What's up?
It's Jolanda de la Vega in the building.
All right.
It's your girl LA from the A.
Hey.
And if you know it, you can catch her in the A.
Hey.
Okay. Today is Wednesday. It's 9
Hey,
o'clock.
cousin.
It's 9:05.
It's 9:05. It's
No,
9:07.
there's no other place that I'd rather be than here.
Today is Best Friend Day.
Today is Best Friend's Day. Hey,
Hey,
girl.
sis. What's
Hey,
up?
girl.
What's up?
Hey, girl.
Y'all shout out y'all people.
Shout out y'all BFFs in the building.
So today we're not gonna talk about just one topic. We're gonna go all in on a whole bunch of different topics today because we got some things to say. The South got something to say.
She got something to say. South got something to say.
Nah, but for real though, it's a lot of different current events going on, and we just want to dive in and actually just, talk about the current events and stuff that's going on.
Talk about it and be about it and share. But go ahead and press share to your page if you haven't. Do share. Share this. So the goal is to impact as many lives as possible. And how we gonna impact them if you guys are not sharing the page or comment or whatever. So if you want to call in, there's a number on the bottom of the screen that you can call into. And that number is 706-915-1850. And you can jump in live with LA and myself. We'll love to hear from you, right?
Absolutely. If you would like to be on camera on our shared virtual screen, just let us know and we'll send you the link, the private link, and we'll let you on in. Come on and join the party.
Come on, join this party and ride it. Okay. Yeah. So, but since we are talking about current events, I'm not gonna just talk about current events. But how was your week? How has your week been?
Man, listen. So Capital On Demand been having me busy, but that's cool.
Okay, let's get
so what has been going on? So I had got my notary, got my certification to be a notary. So months ago, right? Because the top of the year.
Yeah.
And just add a little something to what I already do. Since for those of you who don't know, I'm in the private lending sector.
Okay.
We do commercial property. Well, not so much commercial property, but we do commercial lending. So you have to have a business. But anyway, that's neither here or there. But because I'm doing that, I say, hey, let me go ahead and start get my notary certification. Did that. Next up, now I've been really working hard, taking a training to be a closing agent or a signing agent, right? And so
it's all about the money.
Listen, I was up all day, all night on Monday. Hey sis, what's up, Brenda? And you was up with it, man. Listen, I was in there, so I got like 2 more things to do, and then I'm done. I get my certification.
Okay.
And I'm super excited about it.
Super excited. I'll be super proud.
Just add that on to the rest of the stuff.
All the other stuff that you're doing. Yeah. Let's get the money. Dame dinero, papi.
Yes, get it.
And I'm looking 10 because we're still at the Starlight on Saturdays and Sundays. Look at this.
Come through. Starlight.
Look how deep this 10 is.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Hey, this is what I look.
Yeah, got that melanin popping. The melanin going.
Daryl Johnson. But other than that, it's progress as usual.
Yeah.
Progress as usual. We're trying to make all the money while we can. Mm-hmm. We'll rest when we die. But we live in life too, so it's not always about the money. But
I got all these devices over here.
She's getting her devices together. But so tonight, and
pause. How was your week? What you been up to?
Work. Estoy trabajando.
All right.
Estoy mucho trabajando. It's been a rough week for me, for real.
Yeah. I think it's been
all over the place. I be all over the place sometimes mentally. I just be so I know some people y'all hear them say, "Oh, I'm an empath." You'll hear them say, "Oh, I'm an empath," and they can feel stuff, but really they don't feel stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because when you really feel stuff, you really have to move yourself from certain things and places. And hey, DeAndre,
hey,
and then in the process of moving yourself, people feel like you're being distant or you're not there for them. Whole time you just trying to figure out how to live life.
Right.
So Saturday, I think it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday I did go to Jeju Saturday night because I was just real heavy.
Right.
And so I was trying to I was trying to center myself.
Right.
So, and that was from last week, like all the stuff that was going on last week. Right. So now here we are.
That was a lot.
It was a lot, and I keep telling y'all. So, like when you really are an empath, you really are very sensitive to that kind of stuff. So when you hear me, like
maybe that's why.
When you just be down, man. I mean, every time you turn on the news, it's something. Every time it just be like a whole bunch of shit. Just like okay, stop, pause. So yeah, that's what's going on with your girl.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's going on with you. Yeah. Okay. I'm over here looking at all this stuff going on.
Yeah, because she's looking at the current events. So I'm ready to talk about it. So what's the first thing? What is the first current event that we are talking about today?
Well, what's the biggest news that just happened?
R.I.P. to my boy Trouble, man.
All right.
R.I.P. to my boy Trouble, man.
This is just such an unfortunate situation. All right. So you know they're saying that
my boy Trouble.
The arrest warrant or the warrant came.
Yeah.
You know, and we was reading that, and I did get a chance to read what I saw, but to my understanding, I heard it was different ones that was out. So with the one that I saw, you know, they basically was saying that the girl
just broke up with the boy.
Yeah, they just broke up a week ago.
3 weeks ago. She broke up with him 3 weeks ago.
No, I heard it was a week ago.
They
were together for 3 years. Mm-hmm. They were together for 3 years. Broke up a week ago. So she decided it was okay to get a sneaky link and bring him back to the house.
That one is sneaky link, Sabrina, don't do. What? That's what's gonna happen when a lot of these men die. What? That is what's gonna happen. That's what when you go to jail or you die, everybody come with their text messages and they Facebook messages. Everybody is the main. Yeah, everybody is the main woman in.
Yeah.
Everybody is. I only knew Trouble when he got with Alley Boy. And he was a nice and handsome guy. And he was funny. And he was like a regular person. Like, not regular, like regular as in like you can talk to him and he's not arrogant.
Yeah, he was down to earth.
Yeah, like.
Well, I mean, I can be the first person to say I don't know him.
Yeah, like
I think I'm the first person to say I don't know him.
No,
I didn't. Yeah,
a lot of people didn't know him. I mean,
I didn't know him.
Sabrina, you pay. Sabrina, like the funeral gonna be messy. I wouldn't even have a funeral. Hey, Daryl Johnson.
Oh yeah, the funeral. Yeah, but it's always like.
And I read. I think we were at the flea market when we found out.
But here's the thing, though. So let's get back to the story. So he was the sneaky link, all right? Or whatever you want to call it. You know?
So the dude and the girl broke up.
They broke up. But they was together. So they was together for 3 years, though, right? They just broke up a week ago. You break up for a week, you really think you
that was the final breakup?
Listen, we don't know that. Don't
make up shit. For her, that was that final breakup.
We don't know that.
Well, he beat her up too.
Well, he beat her up before then.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that wasn't the first time.
Yeah.
So we don't know. We can't ask stuff that we don't. I'm just talking about what was on paper, right? What I read.
And so the guy pried into the house.
They said he broke into the house.
Yes. So that's how you know they was broke up.
But do we know if he really broke into the house?
They said it was pried open.
Okay, it was pried open. So he ain't have his key.
It was pried.
His stuff was still there. He was living there.
No, his stuff was not there.
How you know?
They broke up. We gotta go to Rockdale County. We gotta go to Rockdale.
Let's go to Rockdale
County.
My whole thing is this, right? It's so unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate. It's unfortunate that.
But when you had man, listen, you haven't had time to heal from the last relationship that you just broke up with the dude. Like, and then you take the man to your house.
That we already talked about this.
We ain't talking about this situation.
We ain't talk about nobody dying.
But
we talked about them and then we did also talk about the rules. Giving yourself time. Like we didn't talk about all of this.
Yeah, we did. So I'm just saying, you do not. She wasn't listening.
She probably not because.
But do not take them back to your house, man.
But what's sad is,
I can't read them comments. It's too far away.
It's Sabrina says she had been mentally broken up with old boy. She had, like what I said, that was the last breakup.
But come on.
But now she gotta deal with this, and like that's gonna be deep. Like that's gonna be.
It's definitely.
It's gonna be deep for her because she's gonna go ahead and blame herself for somebody else's actions.
I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is my favorite water. I love this water. Hawaiian volcanic alkaline water. Ooh, you poured it up. All right, let's hear it. Oh gosh. Well, while she looking for that, hey man,
I'm sad about it.
And I mean, at the same token too, I'm not blaming her. Let's you're never responsible for anyone else's actions, but man, you got to be careful, especially in this time, especially right now. You definitely got to be careful. Cause these folks, they be on all kind of shit. They be on all kind of stuff. They just like nobody's in their right mind at this point. They really not. They're not in their right mind. And like the things that people do now, like was unheard of. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Was unheard of years ago. I remember matter of fact, I seen a video. I know this off subject, but I had just seen a video. This dude, that I follow on IG. He always posts like really wild, crazy stuff, right? I saw a group of teenagers. They was at the zoo or something. They was somewhere at a park or at the zoo or something. And it was a group of teenagers went and robbed another teenager that was 16 years old at gunpoint. And some of the other teenagers, they sitting there with their cameras. Everybody's just sitting there recording it.
That's what they do.
They sitting there recording. But when I tell you it's a group of them, like, say he leaning over, they got him leaning over this like brick wall, this little small brick wall, and you can hear them saying, "Give me your shit," and you can see the pistol. But then you got like about 5 or 6 other teenagers on the side of the wall, literally like this with their camera. But then, like, what are y'all teaching y'all kids, man? Like this is ridiculous. But I mean, just people in general, like man. Listen.
But then you got people like Governor Kemp pushing for no gun control.
Yeah, gotta talk about that too. That's on the roster. Like I've had my gun for a few years now. I had my, went through the process, did the background check, got my license. Matter of fact, I had got my license before I even purchased my gun. So that when I did go get my gun, I could take it with me at that time. I didn't have to have a delay. But it's like all of a sudden now you telling me that I did all my shit. It's in vain. Like now you just letting anybody walk the streets with a pistol, with a gun, with an AR, with whatever, a rifle. Like, but yet got them took Bibles and stuff out to schools.
There's
You know
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
stuff.
It's a
going
lot of
on,
stuff
man.
going on, man, and y'all need to pay attention. This is deeper than what
It's a lot of stuff.
it's deeper
going
than the surface
on.
of what we're saying, what we're seeing. And
it just ain't gonna get no better.
Yeah,
because
you're
when
right,
people don't
Sabrina.
have hope, they just don't have hope.
Kemp is trying to keep all the good old boys in the pocket. You're right.
All of them. I mean, the
same thing with COVID.
I mean, let's just tell the truth though. The NRA is a big organization.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you get gun insurance right now, they will get in. You have to shoot somebody that broke into your house. They will give you a lawyer. Mm-hmm. They will give you a lawyer because they want to protect the right to bear arms by any means necessary. The whole Constitution needs to be thrown in the damn trash, if you ask me. But that's just my personal opinion.
No, that's true.
Because I ain't never seen no shit like this, man. I was trying to find you the paper, but anyway, it said they had been broke up for 3 weeks, and it said that they weren't together. But
okay. Well, with the one I read, it didn't say that. It said they was together for 3 years.
3 years.
Broke up for 1. So my thing is, normally somebody break up for it's been only a week. It's still real fresh.
But she was gonna leave him anyway because Trouble was a bigger name than him.
We don't know none of this stuff. We don't know none of that. We don't know none of it.
You know life.
Huh?
You know life.
Man, listen. All right, so boy, it's so heartbreaking. And it's like lately it's just been like murder after murder after murder after murder.
Especially, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, with these rappers.
And it's getting hot.
And I'm surprised some of y'all folks still inspired to want to be a rapper at this point. It's like, yo, am I gonna lose my life over this or what? Like, for real. And then you got Monique over here talking trade. They just let her, man, they just gave her card back. She was canceled. And they just reinstated her. Ain't she on probation?
You think she on probation? She on probation?
I'm talking with the people. You just got your card, but they just let you back in.
I don't know what happened with that, but I had seen something on Facebook, and I just want Black people to stop tearing each other down in front of the whole media.
There you go.
Like, Monique, you could have called DL. DL, you could have called Monique. I don't feel as if the media is the place where we need to keep tearing each other down. I just don't feel like it. This shit's sad because we don't even have unity. It's like when 1 minute y'all's like, oh, we gotta stick together, and then the next day y'all wanting to fight each other. Because that's what she was saying. She was like, when she was going through whatever she was going through with Netflix, we gotta stick together. Mm-hmm. But now you turn down a Black man. So then that's gonna support Kevin Samuel's argument that Black women hate Black men and Black men hate Black. Come on, man! Like, we have to just start being more responsible with our dealings.
We have to be more responsible with each other. Period.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
I mean,
this shit's crazy. And I feel sad for Monique because I feel like Monique is being a pawn in a game, and instead of the people around her telling her what not to do, I feel like they are encouraging her. And we all got friends like that. Sometimes we got the friend that if I was you, I wouldn't do that, but they be the main motherfucker that would, right? They be like, oh, I wouldn't take that if I was you, but then at the same time, they the ones taking the shit. So we all know people like that. So it's just like, where are her friends that's saying, hey, maybe not, Monique. Right. Like, maybe you don't want to do that. Or cut her mic off. Right. So can't nobody else hear the shit.
Yeah.
Who is the people pulling the mic cords? Where them people at? Don't let me be the motherfucker, because I've been up with the mic on. Nope, motherfucker, that's it for you. Goodbye, sir.
What's crazy is though that her and DL Hughley had a dispute over a contract. They ain't got nothing to do with it.
And DL was like, this is not a real contract.
Right.
Like, and everybody's saying whatever they saying and doing whatever they doing, the whole damn thing. And it's just like ridiculous shit. It's just ridiculous.
Like, there shouldn't even be a feud about it.
Yeah.
You know, why is there even a feud? Either it works for you or it don't work for you.
It don't. Sabrina said people do everything they want to do with the phone, except phone calls.
You ain't lied about that shit. You ain't lied about that.
I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You got so many narratives that they both are being a part of, so many stereotypes.
Mm-hmm.
Black women don't need black men.
Yes, we do.
Black women hate black men. Black men black women disrespect black men. That's the main one.
Mm.
Black men won't be with a black woman because a black woman is loud and disrespectful. Like, all kind of stereotypes were met, and y'all thinking it's just, oh, she went off on DL, and it's all kind of other shit behind her just going off on DL. Even going back to Will Smith. Now Jada being attacked for not doing anything that everybody thinks she should have did.
Narcissist.
Because she didn't protect the black man. She didn't tell a black man to calm down, right? She had no reaction. So they said. So it's just like,
you can't please them at the end of the day. You can't please none of them because that's what they're gonna do. We can't please none of them at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Is you should have did this, and if you did that, then somebody else going, well, now you should have did this instead. You know, everybody got an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got
an opinion. But I was taught, if you didn't have nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing nice at all.
Yeah.
But now
but one thing we all have agreed on is, you know, just because you call yourself keeping it real, when really you ain't keeping it real, you just being rude.
Yeah. That's it.
Because your opinion, a lot of times, we don't even need to hear your shit.
We don't. But
keep it cute. Keep it classy.
Yeah. I mean, it goes across color lines too. Because if you're looking at Johnny Depp and the defamation case that he had with his ex-wife, here it is, another woman going against a man and is not looking like, oh, well, now she's going to be perceived as a liar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because and we know things about Johnny Depp from previous situations where we've heard that he was controlling. Mm-hmm. So do we, you know, I mean, but you can't. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. So now all women are going to be liars. Look at Shamika. She's a liar. Is she a liar though, Shamika? Maybe she lied about the money.
Mm.
She lied about the money. I don't know. I mean, I is he controlling? They said that he was controlling before she got Winona. Whatever, what's the girl name he was with as a Scissorhands with?
Yeah.
What she said he was controlling.
I don't know last name. Mm-mm.
I didn't watch the whole. I heard some of it in with her and the girlfriend. I couldn't watch that shit. I felt like that was a waste of taxpayers' dollars and a waste of whole. It's other trials they could have been talking about. Yeah. Well, it is a difference between controlling and beating, but I couldn't find a thing for Jamichael Jones, so I'll have to send it to you later. But
yeah. Well, so
it's just a lot.
So we're gonna move on. Monkeypox.
What the hell is monkeypox? What is monkeypox,
girl? Listen. What is monkeypox? I don't know. Let's find out.
Last summer it was COVID.
So they're saying we'll turn into the next pandemic. So, oh Lord Jesus.
Here we go.
So this is too bad.
Here we go again. So then
somebody, I was just asked today, do we think they're gonna shut us down again? And we're gonna get
well, COVID numbers are up as well.
Well, I mean, come on now. Who we got in office? Well, our local. Who we got? He ain't want to shut us down no way. That's why Keisha all quit. Mayor and the governor wasn't on the same term. You know what I'm saying? Governor wanted us to stay open because he wanted them dollars coming through. He trying to make sure these businesses do what they do so we can get their money. Mm-hmm. Governor about the businesses and the business owners.
Survive COVID.
You know what I'm saying? The mayor was about the people.
But look at Texas.
See who won.
Texas don't care about nothing, but nobody say they do what they want to do.
Yeah.
And them people is happy. Those people
they were listening to Trump, grab them in the pussy. That's exactly what they doing. Now you can't have you. They tell them what to do with that. They tell you what to do with that. But doesn't the Constitution even forbids that? So come on now.
No.
But monkeypox.
No, that was bro versus.
It's an ongoing outbreak that was confirmed in May 2022, last month, beginning with a cluster of cases found in the United Kingdom. The first recognized case was confirmed on May 6, 2022, as an individual with travel links to Nigeria. But it has been suggested that causes were already spread in Europe in the previous month, but still not telling me what it is.
So does it look like the measles?
It is it's transmitted to humans, okay, through close contact with an infectious person or animal. Okay. Can be transferred from person to person by inhaling large respiratory droplets or through close contact with body fluids and lesions, as well as bedding and other contaminated materials. It almost sounds like TB a little bit, but TB is, it's airborne. So,
what we gonna do?
It is related to smallpox. That's what it is. It is less severe. Typically causes flu-like symptoms, swollen lymph nodes, and a rash that progresses from small red bumps to fluid or pus-filled blisters. That sounds like an STD.
Sabrina says Texas don't want to talk about the mass shooting, but want to ban kids at drag shows. Make it make sense.
And they want to tell you if you can and cannot have an abortion.
Well, they already reversed Roe versus Wade. The United States is going to reverse Roe versus Wade. The Supreme Court, that decision was on the table. And there's it. But hey, shout out to Clarence Thomas for being the Uncle Tom ass nigga that he is. Oh.
That part.
It's always one, man. It's always one. That's like Nat Turner, that slave rebellion. It's always that one slave that tell on the other slaves, man. It is always that one.
What was the dude named Bojangles? What was the dude named Bojangles?
And Django?
Yeah, I said Bojangles. Lord, that's chicken player. I'm hungry.
But the dude Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, I don't know his name, but it's always one of them.
Hold on, and then you got the dude in Life. Tell him about the gun line, boy.
Yeah.
You got that dude too.
Yeah,
the snitch.
Yeah,
the Uncle Tom.
Hoppy, ain't his name Hoppy?
Yeah,
something like that, right?
Yeah. So
it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I did sign a petition today to impeach Clarence Thomas, just so y'all know. If you guys would like to sign it, I'll share that link. Yeah.
Damn, these pineapple gummy bears. Listen. I've never seen these before. 100-year edition. Okay, Haribo. But anyway.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send that to everybody.
Yes.
I'm gonna send it to you right now so you can have.
But yeah, so
But I'm not talking out against a black man because I'm not being Monique. I'm gonna let you guys read the emails and form your own opinion about them. I signed it. I'm just going to present you guys with the information because I don't want to tear him down, even though I don't agree with that.
Dang, there's a lot of stuff going on. Mariah Carey suing, copyright infringements.
Don't do Mariah. I saw that on something. I think the shade
Designer
room.
calling out the police.
I think it was the shade room. I did see that.
Mm-hmm. Rap groupie Selena Powell. I don't know who that is.
Selena Palace, the girl who faked like she was pregnant by.
Oh, I see. Yep.
What you call it? Shout out to her.
So she get 2 years in prison for probation violation. So she out of here. She out of here.
She won't be terrorizing rappers this summer.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm. I don't know, man. It just be so heavy. It's just still heavy.
Okay. I'm proud of LeBron James to become the first.
LeBron is always a dope person. I like him.
The first active NBA player to become a billionaire.
LeBron's a great person. He gives back to the community.
Well, the more you give, you already know. Damn.
He's a great person. I like his whoever his management team is. They're awesome. How about that?
Well, listen.
The war in Ukraine is still going on. That's current event.
Oh, really?
You didn't know?
Girl.
Oh, because they be flooding the TV with everything else, right?
I don't even really watch TV like that.
And but let me just say this. Can you imagine being ushered out of a state? Like if they said you got to leave Atlanta right now and you can only take a book bag. You got to take your life with you. Like, could you do that?
What would you take? Ooh, that's a good question.
But could you do it? But could you do it though?
I couldn't take it.
Could you do it? What would you take? How many pair of underwear do you take? Do you take your body wash? What are you taking? Right? Most of y'all gonna want to take y'all cell phones and y'all laptops, but how you gonna have electricity? How you gonna have internet? So we ain't even thinking about the people that done had to uproot their whole lives in seconds that were going to school there that they kicked out. They had to walk across those lines. Like that's a lot to see in our generation.
Yeah, like, I couldn't help it.
Like we're seeing stuff that they had to go through during the World War, now, real time. Like this is not history, like real time. We're seeing people carry their life on their back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, you're right, but you know, what it brings me to though is like what we dealt with COVID. Not trying to. Well, yeah, I'm going back to COVID, but it was just crazy. It was just unbelievable when because I was working public health, and we're essential workers. Anytime there is some type of a pandemic, anytime emergency preparedness have to get in place, we're going to be the first that they call. And so when the pandemic happened, when COVID happened, and then they shut down the cities, we actually had to have paperwork to go to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just to see how Atlanta was such a ghost town, it just blew my mind. I mean, when I say it blew my mind, it just blew my mind.
Yep.
No stores open, no restaurants. Everybody in a panic. Everybody, so just to think going through that as dealing with a pandemic.
That was a lot.
That was a whole lot. Then thinking about the people that we lost, people who had to die alone because they couldn't have visitors in
a lot of people did that.
At the hospitals and things of that nature. Like we got the gratitude. I mean, we have to start giving gratitude, and we have to start really living, because dealing with that alone, we ain't even at war. We're at war, but not even the kind of war.
But it doesn't affect us until it's at our front door. That's when it started affecting us.
Exactly. So it's like, how do we prepare?
You prepare. You prepare by just doing right every day.
Exactly.
So
what you gonna put in there?
We're on the verge of like a major recession. The war, people don't think the war in Ukraine is gonna have anything to do with us, but The economists are saying that it's gonna be like really bad. Even with food, you already seeing food going up like tons of money. Sabrina wants us to know that Brittany Griner is still in jail. She's been in there for 111 days for a vape.
Rules. It's crazy.
That's why it's always bad to go to jail in another country.
I remember when I had when Mika was in Dubai, right? And so I had the first time I went for her birthday. So I didn't know the rules. I didn't know anything. And it was crazy because she was basically telling me like, these are the laws, these are the rules, this is what you do, this is what you don't do. And truly though, the rules are definitely designed to protect their people and only their people. You know what I'm saying? She was like, hey, you have a car accident. Have a new home? She like, you have a car accident, it's your fault. Regardless. Take it, don't call the police, just do what you gotta do so you can get the hell out of it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta follow their rules at the end of the day. You gotta do
whatever you gotta do to get home.
Well, they say when in Rome, she better act like a woman.
But that's how it is. That's what's important to you. Like, even if you get pulled over here,
yes,
you ain't gotta argue with the police. You argue the ticket in court.
Yes.
So when I get pulled over, here you go, sir.
Yeah.
You ain't even gonna ask us what you did. I don't even want to know. Write your ticket, whatever you want to do. I'm with whatever you with, so I can go and be about my merry way. Because if I'm gonna argue with you, and I don't want to die.
Exactly, and I feel the same way. And it's funny because we referencing this. It's crazy. I saw another video. It's crazy. Police officer. You could tell these guys was young adults. They probably was, maybe 18, 19. Couldn't be no more than 20. And you saw one of the guys recording what was going on. The police dude was at the door, at his front door at his house, and the police was at the door. Police barged his way inside, no warrant, no nothing. Barged his way inside. Then he tackles the guy on the couch, right? And the guy was just like, I just need to know why you're trying to arrest me. What do you arrest me for? The police wouldn't say nothing. He just still rumbling and tumbling with him. Dude, you could tell that he was terrified. He was like, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. That's why he was like, I just need to know why you arrest me. Why you arresting me? Why you arresting me? The guy that was recording, he was recording it, but then I guess somebody else came and he's turning around and he's like, no, he's talking like, we trying to figure out da. And I'm like, no, you need to keep that camera over there so we can see, so you can see, or he have evidence of what's going on. But what's so crazy is, in my head is like you just said, like, why don't you just comply and let him arrest you and you fight it in court? Yes. This police officer just did everything wrong. But the biggest thing was, it's like, because of him tussling and struggling the biggest thing with, was, it's like, what are you doing? with him tugging and struggling with, and almost like he didn't even like he was fighting the police, but the police were always going to say what he was resisting. And it's just like, we need y'all to be at home. We need y'all to make it another day to come home, to be home, to go to your moms, your dads, your girlfriends, your kids, your whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
no one thinks about that. They think about, I know my rights. Like the young lady who was telling the police in Virginia, she was like, I don't assign to this law. You can't arrest me. So she's talking. So everybody's like, yeah, she stood up to the police. But then months later, she had filed a warrant on her baby daddy. So the police was looking for him. So she didn't call 911 for assistance. That, first of all, you don't even participate in the law. Let's be clear. That's what you said. And then you get into the police shoot up your house and your kids see you die. So now your kid is growing up without a mom. And they're like, she went out like a soldier. She got a kid. How?
Right. How?
Are y'all gonna take care of her kid?
Absolutely not.
The people that said she went out like a soldier, the people that thought that she did a good thing. And I feel like people do stuff for likes, and they do stuff because they know that the camera is watching, and they think that everything they do is gonna make it to the Shade Room, YouTube. They're gonna go viral. They're thinking this in the meantime, so they have a character that they want to pretend to be while the camera's going, and then they have a character that they want to be to the police, and at the same time they still want to go home. Like you have to pick and choose which one it is that you want to do.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Because you can't be hard and disrespectful. Because now the police got a character he want to play too. The police is playing the character too.
Better say that.
He want to go home too.
Right.
He want to look good for the camera too. He want to make it to his boys like, oh, I had this man. I had him. He got a reputation too. Everybody is sitting here trying to be the best character for people to watch on Facebook Live, YouTube, going viral, just to be like, yeah, that was me. But it means nothing if you're dead.
Exactly.
It means nothing if you leave your family, the people that really need you in this world. It means nothing. It means nothing to the police officer who's going to then lose his job. In most cases, get suspended without pay. Now you're dealing with more criticism from everywhere you go. I mean, the lady what's that lady name in Florida with her baby? Susan Anthony, is that her name? She'll never live a regular life. George Zimmerman never will live a regular life, because just as you got people that support you, you got equally as ignorant people that don't support you. That will terrorize you every day. Bullying is real on both parts. So it's like everybody wants this viral moment. Everybody wants this limelight, but the people in the limelight don't even want the limelight. They can't even go to Walmart anymore. If they hair not combed, they going through something. If they at the doctor's office, they got an STD or they pregnant, something. They can't just have a regular fucking life anymore.
Right. That's true.
But that's what happened when, like, the little boy, oh man, you went viral. You told that police officer, like, you was like, and then now you're going to be getting interviewed. Well, why were you saying, I just don't want to die? I just don't want to die. So now you're going to be interviewed for that. Right. So you're going to have a high from that. So now you got to do something stupid, equally as stupid, to get more likes. I just feel like as a generation, we have a responsibility to each other to just tell each other, like, when the stuff is some bullshit. Some Facebook users said it is a quiet storm, but biblically, your generation is experiencing what our generation experienced. Sad but true. I believe it. Civil liberties are at risk. America changed during the pandemic.
Yes, it did.
America changed with social media. I mean, now you get to see, to me, now you got so much information and people don't know how to process all the information at one time. Like, we had to be outside for the majority of our summers. And
growing up,
we didn't have the phone, we didn't have the internet, we couldn't www.google.com and put in whatever we could think of. We would have to go get an encyclopedia. And if that encyclopedia didn't have it in that year, we would have to wait another year to get what we're trying to, but we would have to read to get the information. Right now, these people just go to YouTube, bam.
I remember at the job, we actually had to use census books. Like, we had census books and stuff. Zip codes and all that stuff, and Georgia stuff.
Now,
and remember when we had
information so
thinking about using a map.
Right.
I bet most of you today don't even know how to use a map.
Don't know how to use a map now. Gonna be lost.
Right.
When the cell phone towers go down, baby, they lost.
Right.
It's a wrap.
Can't use a map.
You can't even
Compass.
pull out a map.
You
You
know how
can't
to use the
even.
compass.
You don't know what northeast, southwest. You can't even determine what northeast, southwest is. Even if you see the sun coming up every day out this left window, you still don't know that that's the east. But that's okay, and it's not okay.
Man, listen.
It's not okay.
Thank you, Mom, for putting me in Girl Scouts.
I never got to be a Girl Scout.
Thank you for putting me in. I love Girl Scouts. Taught me a lot of survival skills. Besides the fact that, you know, I learned how to swim by just jumping in the pool. You know what I'm saying?
They still sell maps here.
You gonna swim or you gonna die.
The Facebook users wanted to know about the map. I'm like, yeah, they still have maps at the gas station.
Still get a map.
Especially at the travel centers, like a Pilot, they'll have a map. Because truck drivers use maps still. Shout out to the truck drivers.
You know, it's great to go back and you get those things.
It is.
Because I'm telling you.
It is.
If you get
I love me an encyclopedia.
We get into a time where we ain't going to have all this technology. If it ever happens.
But it's
screwed.
It's inevitable because the power grid. If everything is dependent on this power, like it's inevitable. Mm-hmm. We've had blackouts. We've been experiencing rolling blackouts here in the U.S. Well, especially in Decatur.
Yeah,
because every Saturday our lights go out for an hour or so.
I ain't in Decatur.
Like every Saturday, it'd be like, God dang, what y'all doing? What y'all working on?
Man, listen.
And I had watched that documentary too about the end of the world. I was like, listen. Because, remember I told you, the one about the asteroid that was going to hit the Earth. Remember, we just had that asteroid that just almost hit the Earth.
Right.
And y'all didn't even know we was about to die. Everybody was about to die.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't even know it.
It was like that little movie that they got on Netflix.
Yeah, like, man, look, they put stuff like that in the movies because they know. The stuff is gonna happen, man. Little touch of truth. Yeah. That's why they trying to get to Mars so fast. Y'all better pay attention to the money. If the money get up out of here, y'all gotta know because they ain't ready to die. We gonna have to jump on that too. We gonna have to get on there. It's just a lot though. Current events, I don't like them.
You don't like current events?
I don't like current events. They make me sad.
It is. It is, you know, but we gonna keep it light. We're gonna talk about a little bit of entertainment. You know, we talked about a little bit of everything.
We talk about and stuff that we really should know. Because we look like the show is entitled Lipstick and Lies. But listen,
hey, we talk about a lot of stuff. Hey, listen. Real talk,
real talk, true
stuff,
story.
You know
Real talk, true story.
Hey, it is what it is.
Real talk, true story.
I'm telling you. Like, man.
So monkeypox is the new threat.
It's the new thing. Y'all
it's the new threat of the summer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So every summer it's a new threat.
So while y'all trying to have these hot girl summers and these
summer it's a new threat. How many times was the world on? Let me see.
What's the new thing they got with these guys and these little bitty shorts? Nah,
Hoochie daddy shorts. Sit down somewhere, sir.
Yeah, nah. I don't know who came up with that, but I prefer not to see.
I would just prefer that.
Nah. I want to cancel that.
Please.
Let's do a petition. I'm gonna start.
You're gonna start a petition. I'll be the second person to sign that.
Cause no.
Yes, please.
I mean, y'all just go for anything these days. I don't need that.
I don't. Mm-hmm. I don't. No, I don't. I really don't. I don't. I do not. I was just looking for something to show y'all, but I'll just wait till another day because I don't want to scare y'all. Something wrong with me. I'm not a doomsday person, but listen, you know, I'm just here to report what I read and see sometimes. But what was the other thing? Because you had put something else on here. What was that thing? Let's see. Let's get to that.
I don't know. But in other news, though, while you looking for that, on another more positive,
yes, let's go to positive. Let's vibe.
Listen, y'all, get your money up. Get your money up. Get you some life insurance. Get you insurance, man. We you know,
get you an insurance policy that you can borrow from, though.
Yes, absolutely.
That gains interest. So
absolutely. And that's what the rich people been doing.
Omaha,
Prudential, that's what they've been doing.
I don't think Prudential is good because I think the website is a little hard for y'all, but just look into that. Look into that if you're trying to make some money. for your family.
What?
Annuity insurance.
Mm-hmm. It's an index. It's the IUL.
IUL. Yeah.
Look into the IULs, guys. Please get your money up. Put your money in an IUL.
And that's just that on that.
Put your money. Don't say that we ain't told you nothing. We ain't gave you some kind of nuggets. Put your money in an IUL.
Mm-hmm. An IUL. Place it in there fast, quickly.
Get you some money. Put it in an IUL.
And now they gonna change that.
Tax free, baby.
Yes. Yes.
Look at what the Rockefellers been doing all these years since the 1800s, 1700s. Yeah. That's what they've been doing.
Create generational wealth for your family.
Create generational wealth. Just
manifest
think.
it. Write down.
I forgot we was talking about this yesterday. I don't know this verbatim, but if I'm not mistaken, it was some offsprings from the Rockefellers, right? And they were saying it was like 100 and something of them, 100 and something different families that was offsprings, basically from Rockefeller. They don't even know each other, but they all are in line to get $64 million.
Yeah,
per family.
Yeah,
because of the generational wealth that they have continued to create. And the way they created it was they taught their kids how to utilize the IULs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, we should sit all of our family, but we so hell bent on staying broken with one another. We so hell bent on, I wouldn't do that if I was you. We so hell bent on keeping families from actually joining together that we're not even gonna see generational wealth like that. Mm-hmm. And
so we're too busy with blaming each other. And it's the man's fault. No, it's the woman's fault. What means
right, and it don't matter who fault.
It
don't matter who fault
it is.
What matters is how we're gonna move forward.
Exactly.
How we gonna move forward? I'm not gonna blame Monique. I'm not gonna blame Denzel. DL. What I'm gonna blame is the people that's sitting here encouraging the fucking shit. The people that's in the comments. I'm gonna encourage y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all to sit down. I'm gonna blame y'all. I'm gonna encourage y'all to do better. Because we all human, we all fall down, but we don't need somebody to point out our failures. We don't need it recorded so it could be just constantly on our
replay.
Man. Because I know Monique probably like, but damn, why?
Right.
Why I got to keep seeing this? I got to keep reliving this moment. Be a good person, man. Be a good person. Be a good person. LA just got something for something.
Nah, man. I'm about to kick Amazon in their forehead.
Well, I don't know nothing about that. But anyways, so we just a recap. Today was just catching it all up on current events that were just going on. My final closing thoughts on everything is be a good person, no matter what. Even if you're having a bad day, be a better person.
Absolutely.
Find y'all some crystal shit. Listen, y'all gonna have to tap into some old Native American, native things, right? Because y'all, we I don't know. Things is happening and happening fast and happening bad. A lot of people are lost and confused and don't know what to do. And we need protection. We need clarity. We need love. Love is all we need. It's so many songs that say the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Always leave people better off than where you found them.
Period.
And how you found them.
Period.
I don't care if that's just a kind word, a little bit of motivation.
Period.
It does not hurt to smile. It just really doesn't.
Unless your mouth is wired. But that
shit. Well, then if that's the case, then it's worth it. It's worth it.
I'm funny. Yeah. I want to be.
If that's the case, then it is worth it. So listen, y'all. Next week we're gonna be off the grid. We're gonna talk about something totally different. You know, it is 10 o'clock, so it's about time for us to
next week.
Oh, so next week
I will not be saying anything. I am gonna be just sitting here next week. minding my own Black business. And let me tell y'all something. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss the show. I'm going to be at the show.
Oh, you're going to talk about it.
Oh, no.
Yes, you will.
No,
We're going to also have a special guest, but listen, we're going in next week. Next week, we're going to talk about what's your freak number. So, hey.
And we already did this.
We did not.
I feel like we already did.
It is going to be different than our Valentine's Day. That was a special thing for Valentine's Day. We have not done anything since then. That was in February. So it is what it is. Next week, we're talking about sex, baby.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things. Let's don't talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
We're going to catch y'all at the beaches or the bank.
What we going to do?
Catch them at the beaches or the bank.
What we going to do?
Catch them at the beaches or the bank.
Because I'm ready to go to the beach.
I'm ready to go to the bank.
I'm ready to go to the bank too. You know, we got to go to the bank before we go to the beach. But it don't matter because don't let them move until the money moves. And
pray for each other.
Yeah.
Uplift one another. Be a good human being.
Yes. And tell people that you love them.
Yeah. Before it's too late.
I love y'all.
Peace.
LA from the A, we got Yola H, and we
in the building.
We gonna be
yes, and we out of here.
We go.